This is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night 10. All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, DC, your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov, undefeated 27-0. And history is certainly going to look back fondly upon what this guy has accomplished and puts that undefeated record on line yet again here tonight.
Usually at this point in your career, guys have made a mistake. There's been a hiccup. For Khabib, there has been no hiccup, no missteps on his way to becoming one of the longest undefeated streaks that we've seen in mixed martial arts history. And it's because the skill is so high in every facet of mixed martial arts. He has fantastic striking. He has unbelievable wrestling, coupled with his sambo and the ground control and the ground and pound of Khabib Nurmagomedov is second to none. One of the most damaging, dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is a man of principle, and no one knows better than you. There may be guys who work as hard in the game, but no one works harder.
Nobody works harder.
And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 round for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Royce, Gracie. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you. He'll tell you that he's going to take you down. And he has so many ways of getting to that takedown. He's as good as they come in terms of setting him up, and right away he gets the fight exactly where he needs it to be. And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Nice shot there by the champ.
Right into side control. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Gracie. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. Javier Mendez says Tony Johnson.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not.
Look at him, he's starting to punish him. Oh my goodness. He slams him down. He uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Great reversal to top position by Gracie. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You've doled out all this damage. Might as well go. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Final seconds of round one. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready. Ready.
All right, round two. Just misses there with the left. Oh, good block there.
And this dude's cashing chips. Oh, nice takedown. Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, side control now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. He passes to half guard.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Gracie. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
This is where he wants to be.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
A series of punches from the top here by Gracie. All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat, you gotta pass. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Gracie's in half guard. Full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Nice positional control here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Gracie's right back to the full mount.
Great defense by this fighter. In the half guard.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Final seconds. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Round 3 next.
He's beating on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. Good guard.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. So Nurmagomedov at his methodical best tonight and gets another takedown leg.
Khabib is one of those guys that will tell you what he's going to do, and he will go and he will do it. And right now, that's being shown to be true, because time and time again, he is securing takedowns on his opponent.
Gracie's in half guard.
Great shot from the top position. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Oh.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Takes his back now.
Oh, nice. He's got to be careful here. Great job landing from the top position.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
He's continuing to target that area that's swelling, and it's getting worse every time he hits.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, and he's out. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Gracie.
Nice defense. He passes to half.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Good jab there by the champion.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Right back! Right back!
Oh, right into mount. Now he's got good body position. Yup, using a lot of good movement.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner, and Gracie's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist, it's amazing.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
The reach advantage has proven. He's going to guillotine.
Looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount. You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Khabib's back in full mount. Oh, some big punches raining down here, picking the spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he? He's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now. Great submission defense.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. .90 seconds now to go in the round.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent. Oh!
All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flip him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's going full mount.
10 seconds to go in the round. Gracie's eyes essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, the fighters head back to the stools, and certainly it's a tale of two corners. One man can barely see out of one of his eyes, and if the doctor sees that visual, he might call an end to the action. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their... Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Nicely done. Excellent ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those...
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Dude's in real danger now. He gets hit once again on that swollen area. You can see the ringside position starting to get a bit antsy. He may take a look.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, and these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
All right, late in the fight now, DC. The submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
Gotta get going. It does not matter if you get reversed, chop. It does not matter.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. He's having his way with him here. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Good, solid strike on the ground.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done. He's got to be careful here.
Khabib's back in full mount. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that 0